अस्सलाम डियर स्टूडेंट्स। इन क्वेश्चंस के अलावा जो कि मैं वीडियोस बना के लगा रहा हूँ, अगर आपको कोई और भी किसी और एक्सरसाइज से कोई और चैप्टर से कोई क्वेश्चन आपने समझना है, पूछना है, तो आप मुझसे रब्ता कर सकते हैं और मैं कोशिश करूँगा कि प्रायोरिटी पे आपके जो बताए हुए क्वेश्चंस हैं वो उसकी वीडियो बना के मैं अपलोड करूँ। टुडे वी डिस्कस बुक D3 exercise 2.1, and in this exercise we solve the questions by different methods and find the answers of the question. Let's start. Solve each of the following questions, and the part A is A into A minus 9 is equal to 0. So we put A is equal to 0 or A minus 9 is equal to 0. In this way, A is equal to 9. So the solution set of the A is solution set is equal to 0 and 9. Part B is B into B plus 7 is equal to 0, in which B is equal to 0 or B plus 7 is equal to 0. And we shift plus 7 on the right side, we get B is equal to minus 7. So the solution set is 0 and minus 7. Next, the C is 5C square plus 25C is equal to 0. First we take common from both the values, which is 5C, and the remaining value is C plus 5 is equal to 0. So 5C is equal to 0 or C plus 5 is equal to 0. And we find the value of C divided by 5, both sides we get C is equal to 0, and the other value is C plus 5 is equal to 0. So we shift plus 5 on the right side, we get C is equal to minus 5. Hence the solution set is equal to 0 and minus 4. The next is D part. In D part we have 11D square minus D is equal to 0. Now we take common from both the values D, and remaining value is 11D minus 1 is equal to 0. So D is equal to 0 or 11D minus 1 is equal to 0. And we find the value of D. 11D is equal to 1 and D is equal to 1 over 11. So the solution set of D is 0 and 1 over 11. The next is E, which is 4h square minus 16h is equal to 0. In this question, we take common minus 4h from both the values, minus 4h, and in the bracket we have h plus 4 is equal to 0. And next is minus 4h is equal to 0, h plus 4 is equal to 0. And hence we divided minus 4 both sides, get h is equal to 0, and the other value is h is equal to minus 4. Plus 4, when we shifted on the right side, get minus 4. Hence the solution set is 0 and minus 4. The next is F part, in which we have 3k minus 81k square is equal to 0. In this question, we take common 3k. 3k into 1 minus 27k is equal to 0. So 3k is equal to 0 and k is equal to 0. The other value is r 1 minus 27k is equal to 0 and 27k is equal to 1 and k is equal to 1 over 27 and hence solution set is equal to 0 and 1 over 27. Question 1, exercise 2a and D3. The value of g is minus 1 over 2x, so minus 1 over 2x bracket 2x plus 3 is equal to 0 and we write both the values equal to 0. We get minus 1 over 2x is equal to 0 and other is 2x plus 3 is equal to 0 and we simplify the values, multiply minus 1 over 2x with minus 2 over 1. We get, when we multiply both sides by minus 2 over 1, the 0 is 0 because any value multiplied with 0 is 0. And the next is 2x is equal to minus 3 and x is equal to minus 3 over 2 and answer is minus 1 whole 1 over 2. Hence the solution set is 0 and minus 1 whole 1 over 2. The next question is H part, in which we have 4 over 5 y square minus 4y is equal to 0. In this question, we take common 4y. It is 4y bracket 1 over 5 y minus 1 is equal to 0. And we get 4y is equal to 0 and y is equal to 0 because when we divide both sides by 4, 0 over 4 is 0. 0 over something, the answer is 0. And the other value is 1 over 5y minus 1 is equal to 0. 1 over 5y is equal to 1. And both sides we multiply by 5, we get y is equal to 5. When multiply 1, we get it is 5. And hence solution set is 0 and 5. It is the same exercise. We solve the equations by different methods. And it is question 2, in which we solve the following equations, which is A part is m minus 4 into m minus 9 is equal to 0. So we write it m minus 4 is equal to 0 or m minus 9 is equal to 0. So we find the value of m, which is m is equal to 4 and m is equal to 9. Hence the solution set is equal to 4 and 9. The B part is n minus 3 into n plus 5 is equal to 0. So we write both the values equal to 0, n minus 3 is equal to 0 or n plus 5 is equal to 0. The answer is n is equal to 3. When we shift minus 3 on the right side, we get plus 3. And the other value is n is equal to minus 5. So the solution set is equal to 3 and minus 5. The next is question C. Question 2 part C. The question is p plus 1 into p plus 2 is equal to 0. We write it p plus 1 is equal to 0 or p plus 2 is equal to 0. Find the value of p. P is equal to, shift on the right side, it is minus 1, and same shift on the right side plus 2, it is minus 2. Hence the solution set is minus 1 and minus 2. The next is D part, in which 7q minus 6 into 4q minus 5 is equal to 0. Now we solve them. 7q minus 6 is equal to 0 or 4q minus 5 is equal to 0. Solve them to find the value of q. we have 7q is equal to 6 and q is equal to 6 over 7. And the other value is 4q is equal to 5 and q is equal to 5 over 4. Hence, the solution set is equal to 6 over 7 and 5 over 4. B part is 5s plus 3 into 2 minus s is equal to 0. Now we solve them. 5s plus 3 is equal to 0 or 2 minus s is equal to 0. And find the value of s. We have 5s is equal to minus 3 and s is equal to minus 3 over 5. And the other value is we shifted minus s on the right side. We get 2 is equal to s or s is equal to 2. Hence the solution set of this question is minus 3 over 5 and 2. The next f part we get minus 2t minus 5 into 8t minus 5 is equal to 0. We get minus 2t minus 5 is equal to 0 or 8t minus 5 is equal to 0. Solve them. Minus 2t is equal to 5 and t is equal to minus 5 over 2. And the second value is 8t is equal to 5 and t is equal to 5 over 8. Hence the solution set is equal to minus 5 over 2 and 5 over 8. We solve these questions by midterm breaking, which are sk plus 10s plus 25 is equal to 0. First, when we break the middle value, first we multiply the squares value, first value in s square and 21 square. S is positive, 21 is positive, and we require plus 21 s square. And the other is plus 10s. And when we break up this value 10x, we find the two values. When they are multiplied, the answer is plus 21 s square. And when we add them, the answer is plus 10s. We have 7s and 3s. 7 3s are 21, s multiplied s is s square. And 7s plus 3s is equal to 10s. So when we break the 10s, becomes the 7s and 3s. Values are s square, 7s, 3s plus 21 is equal to 0. Take common s from the values, s into s plus 7. And from these values, we take common 3 plus 3. And the remaining value is s plus 7 is equal to 0. And we saw that both the values in the bracket is s plus 7 and s plus 7. And when we find these two values are the same with their signs, it means you are correct at this stage. Now we take common s plus 7 and s plus 7 from the values s plus 7, and the remaining is s plus 3 is equal to 0. Now we find the value of s plus 7 is equal to 0 or s plus 3 is equal to 0. The value of s is equal to minus 7 and s is equal to minus 3. Hence the solution set is equal to minus 7 and minus 3. The B part, which is t square minus 16t plus 63 is equal to 0. The same method we use in the previous question. First we multiply plus t with plus 63. We get plus 63 t square. And the middle value is minus 16t. And now we break down minus 60t into two parts. When they are multiplied, the answer is 63t square. And when we add them, minus 16t. The answer is minus 90 and minus 70. Minus multiplied by minus, we get plus. 9 sevens are 63. T multiplied by t is t square. And when we add them, minus 9 and minus 7, we get minus 16 and t. So it is t square minus 90 minus 70 plus 63 is equal to 0. Take common from these values, we get t minus 9, and take common from these two values, which is minus 7, and the remaining value is t minus 9 is equal to 0. In this question, we saw that t minus 9 and t minus 9, the common. So the question at this stage is correct. Take t minus 9 into t minus 7 is equal to 0. The answer is t minus 9 is equal to 0 or t minus 7 is equal to 0. And the value of t is equal to 9 and the other value is t is equal to 7. Hence the solution set is 9 and 7. Of question 3, which is 3u square plus 49u plus 60 is equal to 0. In this question, we multiply 3u square with 60, we get plus 180 u square, and the middle value is plus 49u, and we break the 49u, which is plus 45u and 4u. 45 multiplied by 4 is equal to 180, u multiply u is u square, and 45 plus 4 is equal to 49, and we get 3u square plus 45u plus 4u plus 60 is equal to 0. Take common from these two values, we have 3u. The remaining value is u plus 15. Take common 4 from here, 4 u plus 15 is equal to 0. The two values u plus 15 and u plus 15 is same. So at this stage the answer is correct. So take common u plus 15. The remaining value we get is 3u plus 4 is equal to 0. Now we write it, u plus 15 is equal to 0 and u is equal to minus 15. Our other value is 3u plus 4 is equal to 0, 3u is equal to minus 4, and u is equal to minus 4 over 3. So the solution set of this question is minus 15 and minus 4 over 3 is the answer. Next, the D part, in which 6w square minus 29w plus 20 is equal to 0. So we multiply 6w square with 20, we get 120w square, and the middle value is minus 29w, and we get break up the values, two values get their product is 120w and sum is minus 29w. And the two values minus 24w and minus 5w. Then multiply 24 5s are 120. W multiplied by w is equal to w square. And when we add it, minus 24 minus 5, it is minus 29. So we write it 6w square minus 24w minus 5w plus 20 is equal to 0. Take common 6w from first two values. The remaining is w minus 4. And we take common from here minus 5. The remaining is w minus 4. These are two same values, so we take common w minus 4 and remaining is 6w minus 5 is equal to 0. And the value is w minus 4 is equal to 0 or 6w minus 5 is equal to 0. W is equal to 4 and the other value is 6w is equal to 5 and w is equal to 5 over 6. Hence, the solution set of this question is 4 and 5 over 6. Next, the E part, in which 1 over 3x square plus 2x minus 9 is equal to 0. First, we multiply these two values. We get 1 over 3 multiplied by 9. We have minus 3x square. And the middle value is 2x. Now we break up these values. We find the product is minus 3x square and sum is plus 2x. So the values are 3x and minus x. Multiply, plus multiply by minus, plus multiply by minus, we have 3 and x multiplied by x is equal to x square. And when we add it, 3x minus 2x, we get 2x. So we take common. The values are 1 over 3 x square plus 3x minus x minus 9 is equal to 0. Take common from the first two values, x take 1 over 3x. We take common 1 over 3x. We get x plus, and we divide 3x by 1 over 3. We get 9. And common take 1. It is x plus 9 is equal to 0. And x plus 9 into 1 over 3x minus 1 is equal to 0. Now simplify these values. X plus 9 is equal to 0 or 1 over 3x minus 1 is equal to 0. Now we find the value of x is equal to minus 9 and the other value is 1 over 3x is equal to 1 and x is equal to, multiply 3 both sides, we get x is equal to 3. So the solution set is minus 9 and 3. M square minus 16m plus 64 is equal to 0. Multiply m square with 64 plus 64 m square and the middle value is 16m. We break up the two values and apply the formula e plus b whole square or a minus b whole square. Here it is m whole square minus 2 into m into 8 plus 64 is 8 whole square is equal to 0. The answer is m minus 8 whole square is equal to 0. So m minus 8 is equal to 0 and m minus 8 is equal to 0. And the answer is m is equal to 8 or m is equal to 8. So the solution set is equal to 8 comma 8 is the answer of the question. And we write it only once time. That is also okay. Next, the h part is k square plus 12k plus 36 is equal to 0. We apply the square formula in which k whole square plus 2k into 6, 6 2s are 12 and 36 square root is 6. And the answer is k plus 6 whole square is equal to 0. And we write it k plus 6 is equal to 0 or k plus 6 is equal to 0. And the answer is k is equal to minus 6 or k is equal to minus 6. And we write the solution set is only minus 6. And we write it also minus 6 comma minus 6. This is also a right question. And next, the I part in which 25p plus 70p plus 49 is equal to 0. 25p square is 5p whole square plus 2 into 5p into 7. 5 2s are 10. 10 multiplied by 7 is 70p. And 49 square root is 7 square is equal to 0. And the answer is 5p plus 7 whole square is equal to 0. And we get 5p plus 7 into 5p plus 7 is equal to 0. The answer is 5p plus 7 is equal to 0 or 5p plus 7 is equal to 0. And we find the both value of p. 5p is equal to minus 7 and p is minus 7 over 5. And the other value is 5p is equal to minus 7 and p is minus 7 over 5. Hence the solution set is minus 7 over 5. And it is the ith part of question 3. 4 over 9 q square minus 4 over 3 q plus 1 is equal to 0. Take the square root of 4 over 9 q square. We have 2 over 3 q whole square minus 2 into 2 over 3 q into 1 plus 1 square root is 1. Multiply these these values. 2 multiplied by 2 over 3 q. 2 multiplied by 2, 4, 4 over 3 q is the same. And we get 2 over 3 q minus 1 whole square. And the values are 2 over 3 q minus 1, 2 over 3 q minus 1 is equal to 0. And now we find the value of q. We have 2 over 3 q minus 1 is equal to 0 and the other is 2 over 3 q minus 1 is equal to 0. It is odd. And we get 2 over 3 q is equal to 1 and q is equal to, we multiply 2 over 3 with 3 over 2 both sides and we get, and when we multiply 3 over 2 with 1 we have 3 over 2 and the other is 2 over 3q is equal to 1 and q is equal to 3 over 2. Hence the solution set is 3 over 2, the answer.